You want to do this now?
You're damn right I want to do it now.
You can take the hostility out your voice.
Good morning.
I have 2 hours, Preston.
The guy at the airport. You sleeping with him?
It reminds me, we're dangerous together.
I know.
They probably deserved it.
They always deserved it.
Well, folks, in the promo for next week, Danni finally makes it home from her second date. Well, technically first, but her hangout, if you will, with Tony and the boys. And Preston has some questions, but lo and behold, Mrs. I want all the tea. Gary, his behind needs to be exposed. Hooping and hollering around Jordan's house, yelling for Tony to whoop Gary's behind, screaming bloody murder at Gary being a cheater and whatnot. Danni can do and say all that, but when it comes to her going home to her boyfriend who wants to have a conversation, Danni wants no part of that. And it's just ridiculous to me because Preston's like, so what's going on? Because in the promo, Danny's like, oh, you want to do this now? Damn right I want to do this now. You could take that hostility out of your voice. So it's clear that when Danni is, being put in a position by Preston to face up or, just basically admit to her hanging out with another guy, she doesn't want to do it. Because based on their interactions the next morning, it seems clear to me that no conversation is had between Preston and Danni that night when she gets back from her night with the girls and, those guys. So the next morning, Preston's like, morning. And Danny's like, I have 2 hours, Preston. So it seems like she doesn't want to be bothered with. And it's like, look, don't bother me, Preston. I got 2 hours before I go to work. But it's like, but yesterday, though, you left for work 2 hours early to hang with Tony. Now all of a sudden you don't want to be bothered. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Yeah, she probably hung over from all that drinking and crap she did the night before. But in any case, also, her and Sabrina, got tipsy off a little something they had before they went over to Jordan's house. And I think they drank some stuff over there too. Remember, Karen didn't have anything because being pregnant, it's a dry country in her apartment. So, when Preston looks like he's about to leave, that guy at the airport, Danni kind of looks like, yeah, are you sleeping with him? And then Danni has that blank look on her face like she's about to go all the way off. Like, I know you just didn't. And I'm like, well, Danni, based on your track record, this is a very fair question. Remember how I believe this was when this was towards the end of season 5 when Mindy was about to show up in the beginning of season 6. We had Preston at the airport getting ready to pick her up, and he told Danni, Mindy's coming, do you want to meet her? And then Q rolled up to the the desk where Danni stands at, and is like, wait, is everything okay over here? And then Preston took a look at him, then took a look at her. Oh, I see, yeah. And Danny's like, what? Preston's like, nothing. He just knew, like, yep, he's another one you slept with. And then he walked off, and Danni got pissed off, but it's like, Preston knew, he knew. So now Danni, who was running her mouth, exposing, Gary for having, oh yeah, him and Andy been together for years, which again makes no sense. And, oh yeah, tell her, Andy, tell her, sleeping together and stuff like that. No, you don't want to answer a simple question now, Danni? Fake ass, just ridiculous. Preston just needs to go. He just needs to go. Just leave, because staying here ain't doing you no good. Ain't no good. And to be fair, yeah, Danny's going to go off. It's kind of like with Andy, the fact that, no, Jordan, I did not know about your sister and Gary. But at the same time, she knew about Gary's wife and still had an affair with him. But whatever. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you think Danny's going to react when Preston asked an innocent question like, are you sleeping with him? It's kind of like when Robin asked Andy. Remember when, he asked Andy if she was working with Gary against him to get him booted from the company, and then she got in her feelings about it. That's exactly what's going to happen here. So how do you think things will play out? The season's closing, and I think Preston's about to pack up his stuff and leave for good. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.